Yes. So I hope this year would be a very good year for you. Okay. So the new year has a lot of good things for you. So study well, enjoy the year well with your teachers, subjects, and friends. Okay. Have a fabulous year ahead. Okay. Yes, students. So the topic that we are going to learn today is articles. Articles is always an important topic, but at the same time, this is also a very easy topic to learn. Okay, so those who were already attending our classes for the last 2 years would have already known what are articles. I think maybe students like Sachin or some other Purushothaman, like you may be knowing the topic, you may be knowing about what are articles, right? But still, we cannot avoid this topic. Okay, so we will consider this topic as an important topic, and that is why we are dealing it in today's session. All right, so what are articles? This is the first question that we have to answer. Okay, articles are short words, short or very short words. Okay, they are very tiny words that we use before a noun in a sentence. Okay, so when I'm telling the word noun, nouns can come in two positions in a sentence. A noun can come either as a subject in a sentence or it can also come as an object in a sentence. So, an article is a very short word that comes before a subject or an object. So, that is why I generally told that articles can come before the nouns in a sentence. Okay, nouns ku munnadi vara very small word is called an article. Okay, now coming to the number of articles, there are only three articles in English. They are a, and the. Okay, a, and the. These are the three articles that we are going to study. So now you may think, oh, there are only three articles. So what is there to study in this? It is very easy. Yes, of course it is easy, but there are some exceptions also which we will be looking into today's class. Okay, so we will also be learning what are the exceptions, what are the general rules, and where to use articles in sentence. The question is, what is an article? An article is a short that comes before a noun in a sentence, right? So you can see that an
Ma'am,
article
your
is
mic
nothing.
was off, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Sorry. Okay, so now here goes the first question. What is an article? So an article is a short word that comes before a subject in a sentence. And most of the sentences we read and write have at least one article. Okay, and there are three articles in total. They are a, and the. A, and the. These are the three articles that we are going to study. And now articles are again divided into two categories. A and an are called the indefinite articles, and the is called the definite article. So you can see here, articles are three in number. They are a, an, and the, where a and an are called indefinite articles and the is called the definite article. So what is meant by indefinite and definite? That is what we have to understand as the next step. Indefinite means something about which you are not sure. For example, if I tell, I have a book with me. I have a book with me. So I am using the article a. I have a book with me. So here I am not telling what book I am having or what subject of the book I am having, what is the content of the book. I am not telling anything. I am simply telling that I am having a book with me or I have a book with me. Okay, so here I am not definite. I am not specifically telling that I have the maths book or I have the English book or I have the history book. I am simply telling that I have a book with me. So I am not sure, I am not specific about what book I am having. That is why we are calling a as an indefinite article. Similarly, if you are using an, I am telling a sentence. Let me tell, I ate an apple today. I ate an apple today. So here you can see that again I am telling that I ate an apple. An apple means one apple. So I ate one apple today. But am I telling which apple did I selectively eat? Which apple or what color of the apple, or am I telling the color or the size or the shape of the apple in specific? Am I specifically mentioning that I ate that small apple or I ate that big apple? No, I am not telling like that. I am simply telling that I ate an apple today. Now இன்னைக்கு ஒரு apple சாப்பிட்டேன். I am simply telling that ஒரு apple. So again I am not specific. I am not particularly mentioning one type of apple. That is why a and an are called indefinite articles, because indefinite means something about which you are not sure or specific about. ஓகே, குறிப்பிட்ட ஆப்பிள் இல்லை குறிப்பிட்ட ஒரு புக் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறது இல்லை, ஏதோ ஒரு புக் ஏதோ ஒரு ஆப்பிள். தட் இஸ் வை யூ ஆர் யூசிங் ஏ அண்ட் an as indefinite articles. And what is the meaning of a and an? What does it mean? A book, an apple, a pencil, an orange. What is the meaning of these words a and an? What does it mean? If I tell I have an apple with me, it means how many apples am I having? One apple. Yes. Similarly, if I tell I have an overcoat, how many overcoats am I having?
One.
Again it is one. Yes. So a and an means just one. I just have one apple or one orange or one overcoat with me. Alright. Now moving to the definite article the. The is the only definite article in English. Okay. Now coming to the meaning of the word definite. If you are definite about something means you are specific about something. You are very specific or you are very clear about something. For example, if I tell the book is on the table. Okay, I am again telling the book is on the table. So if I am telling the book is on the table, I am speaking about one particular book that I am having. I am speaking about a specific book or a particular book that is on the table. ஏதோ ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட புக்கை வந்து நான் சொல்கிறேன். It means that the book that I mean, நான் மீன் பண்ற அந்த book, that book is on the table. So I am specifically telling that the book is on the table. So I mean, I know what book I am actually meaning. I can say that it is the math book or it is a history book or geography book. So this is the difference between indefinite and definite. So there is only one definite article, that is the, and the two other indefinite articles are a and an. This is the as the. Students may pronounce it as the. So which is the correct pronunciation? The, which is correct? You may have a doubt again. Okay. For yes. Okay, so we generally pronounce it the apple, the orange, the banana, all are right, but still there is a difference between using the pronunciations the and the. Use the pronunciation the whenever you are using it with a vowel sound. For example, the apple, the orange, the elephant, the ice cream, the umbrella. So you can see apple begins with a vowel sound, elephant begins with a vowel sound, ice cream begins with a vowel sound, then orange begins with a vowel sound, and finally umbrella also begins with a vowel sound. So what are the vowels in English? Somebody?
A-E-I-O-U.
A-E-I-O-U.
Yes.
A-E-I-O-U.
Exactly. So A, E, I, O, U are called the vowel sounds. Yes. So I'm not just focusing on the letter. I'm not just focusing about the alphabet. I'm also speaking about the sound that it is creating, it is generating. Okay. So whenever you are using a word with a vowel sound, okay, whenever there is a word with a vowel sound that begins with a vowel sound, you can use the pronunciation the. For example, the apple, the orange, the ice cream, the elephant, the umbrella, etc. Whereas if you are using the word the with a word that begins with a consonant sound, okay, for words that begin with a consonant sound, for example ball, banana, etc., you can use the ball, the banana, the grocery shop, the shirt, the pants, etc. Okay, so this is the difference between using the pronunciations the and the. Both are correct, but actually the has to be used with words that begin with a vowel sound, and the has to be used with words that begin with a consonant sound. Hope it is clear. Any doubts in this? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good. Okay, so now let us go into detailed part of a and an. Okay, so an and a, the two indefinite articles. So first let's check what are the uses of an and where to use it. An is used with a word that begins with a vowel sound. Yes, as we already know, whether a word begins with, pardon, Yeah, please switch off your mic, Rani. The class is going on, so you can keep your mic off. Okay. Alright. Yes. So now coming back, an is used with a word that begins with a vowel sound. So you all know what are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. So whenever a word begins with a vowel sound, you can use the word an. Okay. Please switch off your mic.
Okay, miss.
Okay. You can keep the mic off. When the class is going on, yes, you have to keep the mic off. If you're having any doubts, you can switch on the mic. Okay. Alright. So now you can see here, yes, what is your name? Oh, he has left the meet. Okay. So now coming back, an is used with any common nouns, singular nouns and countable nouns. Okay, so common nouns are the nouns that we name, are the things. It can be things, or it can be any particular place. Okay, commonly visited places, or commonly used things, or commonly seen people. All these are common nouns. For example, table, chair, mobile phone, computer, laptop, book, pen, pencils, utensils. All these are common nouns. Singular means we know what is this, what is meant by singular noun. It is something that is one. And countable nouns. Okay, see, if a noun is countable, only then you can divide it as singular and plural. Right? See, let me take a countable noun, that is pen, and an uncountable noun, that is water. Okay? So, the countable noun pen can be either singular or plural. Right? I can tell the singular form is pen and the plural form is pens. But can I tell the singular form of water is water and the plural form of water is waters? Can I tell like that? Water and
No,
waters?
ma'am.
Not possible. It is not possible. So we can understand that countable nouns only will come when we are using the word an. So because countable nouns alone can become singular. Countable nouns ku mattumthan singular vara mudiyum. So that is why we are calling that an is used with common nouns, countable nouns and singular nouns. All the common nouns are countable nouns only. All common nouns are countable nouns. Whereas all material nouns are uncountable nouns. Keep that in mind. We have already studied it in the last year, but this year we will again learn it. In the next class we will be starting nouns. So at that time we will learn all common nouns are countable nouns, but all material nouns are uncountable nouns. So common nouns and countable nouns are the same. In one way or the other way they are the same. Okay, and only these nouns can be singular or plural. And whenever it comes in a singular form, we can use the article an. So for example, an apple, an ice cream parlor, an overcoat, an umbrella, etc. Okay, so now coming to A. A is used with a word that begins with a consonant sound. So what are consonants?
Excluding A.
Excluding vowels.
Very good. Excluding the vowels. Yes. So if you just remove A, E, I, O, U out of the 26 alphabets, if we just remove these 5, so how many consonants are there in English?
21.
Yes, there are 21 consonants. Okay, so they are B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y and Z. Okay, so A is used with a word that begins with a consonant sound, and A is also used with common nouns, countable nouns and singular nouns. For example, a mango, a grocery shop, a shirt, etc. When you are telling a pants, you can see that pants should always be in a plural form. Okay, though you are wearing only one pant, there are two options, or there are two rows for you to put on your two legs, right? So that is why we always call it in a plural form, pants. Okay, pants is always plural, it can never be singular. Okay, so the singular and plural form for pants is pants only. Similarly, can you give some other example where the words are already in plural form? It must have two options.
Deer.
Deer is Kanna, that is singular and plural both are same, but I am asking where you are adding s in both singular as well as plural.
Apple, apples.
Not like that. The singular should also have s, plural should also have s. Just like pants, pants. Okay, what am I wearing? What is this called?
Spectacles.
Spectacles is singular and spectacles is the plural also. Why am I not calling it spectacle? Because you can see that there are two lenses for my two eyes. So we are having two eyes. That is the reason we are having two lenses in the glass. That is why we always call it spectacles and not spectacle. Another good example is scissors. Scissors. We don't have to go and ask, can you please give me your scissor? Scissor is a wrong word. Scissors is the correct word. Okay, can you please give me your scissors? Apdi kekanam. Scissors. Because there are two circles in which you can hold on your fingers, right? So we should always call the word as scissors. Spectacles, scissors, then what is the one thing? Pants. Okay, so this is how we have to pronounce certain words. Okay, so you can say a pants. You can use the word a, no problem, because pants is actually singular, but you're still adding s. The reason is, as I told you, there are two options for you to put on your two legs. Okay, so a is used with words that begin with a consonant sound, and an is used with words that begin with a vowel sound. Now, please listen. Whenever I am telling the word vowel sound or consonant sound, I am not only focusing on the alphabet. Okay, vowel sound அப்படிங்கும்போது I am not only focusing, I am not only giving importance to the first letter, I am giving importance to the sound. I am giving importance to what? The sound, vowel sound or consonant sound. Rather than giving importance to the alphabet, I am giving more importance to the sound. So why is sound more important than the alphabet? You will understand that in the next slide. Now we are going to check the exceptions in using a and an. Exceptions means some special rules. Okay, so let's look at for a first. If a word begins with a vowel sound, okay, if a word begins with a vowel sound but with a consonant letter, how is it possible? A word will begin with a vowel sound, but it will start with a consonant letter. So the alphabet is a consonant, but the sound will be of that of a vowel. Interesting, no? Consonant letter, but the sound is that of a vowel. What do you have to do at that time? Focus on the sound. What sound is that? Vowel sound. So we have to use the article an. So the letter or the first alphabet of the word is a consonant, but the sound is that of a vowel. But what you have to do? You should use only an, because the sound is a vowel sound. For example, an MBA student, an MLA from Tamil Nadu, an MP from Kerala, an LPG cylinder. Now look at the four words, namely MBA, MLA, MP and LPG. Just pronounce it in your mind or slowly. MBA, MBA, MLA, MP, LPG. Isn't the sound A coming? A sound varudilliya? MLA, MP, MBA, LPG. If you write it in your regional native language, you can know that. How to write it in Hindi or how you write in Tamil? MLA. So you are first using the உயிரெழுத்து or the first, what is that we call? The Swarakshar A. Yes, Sachin, we call Swarakshar and Vyanjanakshar in Hindi, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you are writing MBA in Hindi or in Tamil, first we use the letter A, then you write im, then BA. So that A sound is coming first. That is why you are using a consonant. You are using the article an. So an MBA student, an MLA, an MP from Kerala, an LPG cylinder. What is LPG cylinder? The one that we use in our households. The gas cylinder that we use in our house is LPG. What is the full form for LPG?
Liquefied petroleum gas.
Excellent. Very good. Liquefied petroleum gas. Okay. Now what is the full form of MLA? Anyone?
Members of Legislative Assembly.
Member of Legislative Assembly. Very good. MP? Yes, Purushottam.
Member of Parliament.
Member of Parliament. Very good. And anyone about MBA?
Master of Business Administration.
Very good. Master of Business Administration. It is a post graduation degree. Okay. Once you complete plus 2, you can go and join for BBA, Bachelor of Business Administration. After that, you can pursue MBA, Master of Business Administration. Even after BCom, many of them are pursuing MBA. It is not mandatory that you have to learn BBA and then have to go to MBA. Not like that. Even if you study BCom or BSc, even science students are going to MBA. They are enrolling in MBA courses. Okay, so it is good to know the full forms in this young age itself. Okay, and this MBA, MLA, MP and all, these are the abbreviations. நம்ம short forms க்கு என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? Abbreviations அப்படிங்கணும். Abbreviations. Okay, for example GST. GSTங்கிறது ஒரு abbreviation. GPS அப்படிங்கிறது இப்போ global positioning system. GPS நம்ம மேப் கூகுள் மேப்ஸ் எல்லாம் போடுறோம் இல்லையா? GPS. Okay, and GPS is the abbreviation for Global Positioning System. What is GST? Anyone?
Goods and service tax.
Very good. Goods and service tax. It is the short form for goods and services tax. Okay, da. So this is how we have to use an with words that begin with a vowel sound but with a consonant letter. Now coming to the usage of a. Look at this. This is also an interesting one. If a word begins with a consonant sound, okay, a word begins with a consonant sound but with a vowel alphabet. So what is happening here? The alphabet is a vowel like A, E, I, O, U, but the sound is that of a consonant. So if the sound is consonant, no doubt you have to use A. Use the article A. For example, a one-man show, a one-eyed man, a university, a uniform, a European. So when you are pronouncing the word one, how is it coming? Va. Va sound is coming, right? One. So va is a consonant sound. Va is a consonant sound. In Tamil we call va as the mei ezhuthu and in Hindi we call it the vyanjanakshar. Right? So whenever you can understand like this. A, E, I, O, U are like the uyirazhuthu in Tamil and swarakshar in Hindi. Consonants are like the mei ezhuthu in Tamil and vyanjanakshar in Hindi. This is the basic thing. Okay, so now you can see a one-man show, a one-eyed man. University, do we call it university? Do we pronounce it like that? No, we pronounce it as university. So what sound is coming here? U, Y sound is coming, right? Uniform again. Then European, it's not European, we call it European. Europeans are people who belong to the continent Europe. So European, again that Y sound is coming, ya sound is coming. That is why we are using the article A. Okay, so now I will just take you to a picture. Here you can see 10 examples for words with A, 10 examples of words with an, and 10 examples of exceptions that use A. Okay, so can somebody read the list of words using A? Yes, Sachin, you can read the first column.
10 examples of words with A. A book, a school, a house, a car, a tree, a river, a cat, a dog, a flower, and a mountain.
Thank you. So here you can see book, school, house, car, tree, river, cat, dog, flower, mountain. All the words are beginning with a consonant letter as well as a consonant sound. So you are using A. Letter is also consonant, sound is also consonant. Now coming to 10 examples of words with an. Who can read it? Yes, Archita. Yes, please. Next one I will give it to Ramesh. Nitin. Okay. Yes.
An apple, an elephant, an orange, an umbrella, an animal, an igloo, an ocean, an hour, an orbit, an egg.
Very good. Hour, actually it has to be pronounced as hour. Hour. H is silent. Okay, so an hour, an orbit, an egg. Very good. Now coming to 10 examples of exceptions that use the letter A. Okay, I will give it 5. Nitin, you read the first 5. Purushothaman, you read the next 5. Okay, Nitin, you can start.
A union, a university, a one-off, a European, a used car,
Very good, very good.
a useful trick,
Enough, enough,
a
enough.
one time chance.
Okay, very good. Yes, Purushothaman, you continue from a useful trick.
Okay, ma'am. A useful trick, a one-time chance, a uniform, a U-turn, a unit.
Very good. So here you can see in the words union, university, used car, useful trick, uniform, U-turn, unit, all the words are starting with a vowel alphabet, but the sound is that of a, I'm sorry, starting with vowel alphabet, but the sounds are that of a consonant. That is why you are using A. Similarly, a one-off, a one-time chance, a one-man show, a one-eyed man. ஒரு கண் இருக்கிறவங்கள a one-eyed man or a one-eyed woman. So you are using the consonant sound, that is va. Va sound is coming, which is a consonant sound, and hence you are using the article a. Okay, so these are the exceptions that we studied now. Now let us see for words beginning with H. This is an important thing, okay? We have a lot of words with H. Home, house, then what? Housewife, then lots of words, right? So now, though H is a consonant, in words like hair, hour, honor, and honest, the letter H is silent. So what is meant by hair or air? Sometimes we call it hair, but the actual pronunciation is air. H-E-I-R. H-E-I-R means the next generation, or we can see in Tamil we call it avarisu, right? H-E-I-R means varisu in Tamil. So here, our, honor, and honest. In these letters, or sorry, in these words, the letter H is silent. H is considered to be silent. So if H is silent, look for the next alphabet. In hair, after H, it is E. Then in hour, after H, it is O. In honor, after H, the next letter is O. Again in honest, after H, the second alphabet is O. So all these are vowels. E, O, O, O. All are vowels. So what article can we use here if it is a vowel sound?
And
And.
And
And. So we use the article and before these words. So can somebody read the three sentences? Anyone?
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I was waiting in the park for an hour. She received the award with an honor. Raghu is an honest gentleman.
Very good. Vijay Lakshmi, do you want to read the examples? Okay, somebody can read it if you want. Yes, Purushothaman. Yeah. Excuse me, students. Yeah, you can continue reading. Yeah.
She received the award with
Hello.
an honor. Raghu is an
Yeah,
honest
good morning.
gentleman.
சீக்கிரம்னா எத்தனை மணி 11 o'clock வரை already 11க்கு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி 12க்கு முடிக்கலாமா 1 hour. ஓ சரி 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 ஓகே ஓகே ஃபைன் ஓகே ஃபைன் ம் ஓகே ம் 11 o'clock நீங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கங்க மீட் ஓப்பன்ல தான் இருக்கு ஓகே 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 Yes, I forgot your name. Is it Chetan or Chet? What was your name? Miss Vijayalakshmi's son?
Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I forgot your name. What was your name?
Ma'am, Cherit.
Charit. Yes, Charit. Can you read the three sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
She was waiting in a park for an hour. She received an award with an honor. Raghu was a honest gentleman.
Very good. Thank you. So here you can see that I was waiting in the park for an hour. Okay. Yes, Charit, you can switch off your mic. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So you can say I was waiting in the park for an hour. So you are pronouncing the word as hour. Similarly, she received the award with an honor. So honor is again you are pronouncing it as honor, not honor. Then Raghu is an honest gentleman. So you are not using it as you are not pronouncing it as honest. It is honest. Okay. Yes. So now moving on next part. Yeah, we already checked these examples. Now yes, let us see where to use the definite article the. Okay. So today we will also okay. And, you can easily complete this chapter in one class. Okay. So the only definite article in English is the. In the English language, there is only one definite article, namely the. So there are lots of uses for this article. So let us see the uses one by one. Okay, so the first use is the is used with nouns that have been used earlier. Okay, for example, you want to talk about something. Okay, so you are speaking about something in a sentence. After that, in the second sentence again you want to speak about the same thing. Okay, you want to speak about something new topic. Okay, it has to be a new topic. You are speaking about it in the first sentence. Again in the second sentence you want to speak about it. At that time you can use the article the. For example, you can see my sister is making a film. My sister is making a film. The film is on the folk art of Nepal. So in the first sentence I said that my sister is making a film. Okay, my sister is making a film. And in the second sentence I want to speak about the same film only. So I am using the article the. The film is on the folk art of Nepal. Similarly, in the second sentence, I read a novel yesterday. Okay, I read a novel yesterday. Now I want to describe that same novel. So I am telling the novel's name is A Doll's House. So I am speaking about the same film or the same novel that I spoke in the first sentence. That is why I am using the definite article the. The film is on the folk art of Nepal or the novel's name is A Doll's House. For example, I can tell like this. I went to a mall yesterday. The name of the mall is the Focus Mall. Okay, so likewise. Now coming to the second use of the is used with ordinals like first, second, third, etc. Whenever you are using the words like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc., you can use the article the. For example, I am the second child for my parents, or I am the third child for my parents. She is the first child for my parents. If you are an only child, then you can tell I am the only son for my parents, or I am the only daughter, or I am the only child for my parents. Okay, so for ordinals, we say for second, third, etc. are called ordinals. Even for last, imagine that there are six children for a parent. Okay, imagine that there are six children for a couple, and the sixth child is telling, "I am the last child for my parents. I am the last child for my parents." Okay, now moving to the third use. The is used with adjectives in the superlative degree. The is used with adjectives in the superlative degree. So there are basically three degrees in adjectives. Does someone know the names of the three degrees?
Miss, shall I tell?
Yes, Mahendra Kumar.
Miss, first degree is positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree, miss.
Very good, very good. Positive, comparative, and superlative degree. So, whenever you are using the superlative degree, you have to use this article the tallest, the smallest, the shortest, the brightest, etc. In comparative degree, we use than. Right? Anu is taller than Manu, Manu is shorter than Anu, etc. But in superlative degree, you have to use the. Okay. For example, yes, I will call two people. Mahendra Kumar, you read the first four examples. Then Archita read the next four examples. Okay. Yes, Mahendra Kumar.
Mira is the cutest girl I have ever seen. Asia is the largest continent in the world. Australia is the smallest continent in the world. Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world.
Very good. Okay. Yes, Archita, you can read the next five. Four or five.
Ramu is the tallest boy in the class. Anjana is the shortest girl in the group. Manav is the fastest man in the club. Yellow is the brightest color in saris. Lotus is the most beautiful flower in the world.
Very good, students. Thank you. So here you can see the adjectives that I am using in the superlative degree are cutest, largest, smallest, again largest, tallest, shortest, fattest, brightest and most beautiful. So with all these superlative degree of adjectives I am using the article the. Why am I not writing beautifulest? I am writing it the most beautiful because beautiful is a word that has more than one syllable. Beautiful. There are three syllables in this word. So for words that have more than one syllable, we cannot add est in the superlative degree. So we have to either write more, most in superlative degree or least in the superlative degree. Maybe I can tell like this also. Lotus is the least beautiful flower in the world. But no one will tell like that because lotus is a beautiful flower, right? So lotus is the most beautiful flower in the world. Or you can tell maths is the least difficult exam that I have written. It means maths was very easy for you. Least difficult means not at all difficult. Most difficult means it was extremely difficult, very hard. Least difficult means that was very easy, something that is very easy. Now coming to the fourth use. The is used with unique and universal nouns. What is meant by universal? Something that the entire world believes. Unique means something that exists only of one type. For example, unique things are the sun. There is only one sun. It is unique and it is also universal because you can see it everywhere in the world. Wherever you go, you can see the sun. Similarly, the moon. It is unique because there is only one moon in this universe and it is also universal. The earth again or the solar system. These are unique. There is only one earth, one solar system, only one Mercury, one Venus, okay, and wherever you go you can see this earth, you can see this earth in this, from wherever you go in the space you can see the earth, it is universal. Okay, so we are using the with these kinds of unique and universal nouns. Yes, so Charith, you can read the examples. Charith, are you there? Okay, so somebody, anyone can read this, any new people can come, I think. Yes, let me call a few names. Mohan, are you Akshaya? Are you there? No one is there? Yeah. Okay, Cherith, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Cherith, please, you can read the examples.
Ma'am, which example?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
taking the fourth one. You can read the examples for the fourth one.
okay, ma'am. Example. The sun rises in the east. The moon gives us a coolness at night. The Earth is the third planet in the solar system.
Yes, please continue.
Earth is only a planet that has life.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So here you can see the sun rises in the east. So the sun is a unique and a universal noun. So you are using the sun rises in the east. Similarly, the moon gives us coolness at night. The earth is the third planet in the solar system. Third, first, second, third, what are these? Just now we studied. What do we call them? First, second, third, fourth, etc. What are those numbers called? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are called numerals. Numbers. First, second, third, fourth are called what? Yes, we studied in the second rule. What are they called?
Ordinal numbers.
They are ordinals. Okay. So cardinals means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Ordinals means first, second, third. So that is why you are using the earth is the planet in the solar system. Solar system is also a unique and universal noun. So you are using the again with solar system. And the last one is the earth is the only planet that has life. Only is also a kind of an ordinal only. Alright. Yes. Now moving to the use of the. The is used with names of rivers, seas or oceans. The is used with names of rivers, seas or oceans. So let me read this example for you. The Ganges is the longest river in India. Ganges is the Ganga river. Okay. India is surrounded by the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. So, Arabian Sea is the name of a sea, particular sea. Bay of Bengal is the name of a particular sea. Indian Ocean is the name of a particular ocean. So, you are using the in all these names. Then, the Himalayas beautifies India. The Himalayas is in the northernmost part of India. It is a mountain range. So, I am using the Himalayas. I am using the article the for Himalayas because it is the name of a particular mountain, a definite mountain. So, for definite places, definite seas, definite rivers, definite mountains, oceans, etc., use the definite article the. Got it. And you can see here the Ganges is the longest river in India. Can you find a superlative degree here?
The longest.
Longest.
Yes, so longest is the superlative adjective and that's why I'm using the in the middle of the sentence also. Everything has a reason. Okay, yes. Now moving to the sixth use. For mentioning groups of countries, you can use the word the. For example, countries like India, Australia, Pakistan, China, Bangladesh, these are all not groups of countries. These are single or independent countries. But groups of countries means USA. USA is a group of countries. It is a group of countries. The USA. So we call it the USA. Similarly, UK. The United Kingdom. United Kingdom is again a group of countries. The UAE. UAE is a group of Gulf countries. The UAE. The full form is United Arab Emirates. Then the European Union. The European Union consists of many countries. So the European Union. This is again a group of countries. So with these groups of countries you can use the article the. But don't say the India, the Australia, the China, etc. That is wrong. Okay. Now coming to nationalities or religious communities. Nationalities are Indian, Australian, Chinese, Malaysian, Japanese, Pakistani, etc. So for nationalities and for religious communities we can use the. Yes, Sachin, can you read the examples?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. The British.
Okay, okay. The British, the French, the Dutch, the Hindus, the Muslim, the Sikhs, the Indians, etc.
Okay, so the British are people who belong to the Great Britain. The French, people who belong to France. The Dutch, people who belong to Portugal or Portuguese country. The Hindus, it's a religion. The Muslims is a religion. The Sikhs is a religion. The Indians are people of India. So with nationalities or religious communities, you can use the. Okay. Now coming to the books, holy books. Okay. Holy books means each religion will have one holy book. So for holy books, you can use the. For example, the Bhagavad Gita, the Holy Bible, the Quran, then the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Vishnu Purana, etc. Now coming to the ninth one with news dailies and magazines. News dailies are newspapers. Okay, for example, the Hindu, the Vikatan, the Kalki, the Indian Express, the Times of India. Then what is that? The Dinamalar. Dinamalar is a Tamil newspaper. So whatever be the language. Okay, there is one Malayalam newspaper called Mathrubhumi. So the Mathrubhumi. Okay, likewise we can use the article with names of newspapers, magazines, Vikatan, Kalki and all are magazines, right? So the Kalki, the Vikatan, likewise you can use. Okay, the next one is with train names, ship names and spaceship names. For example, the
எதுக்குன்னா
Judge. Yes. Hmm. Revati, can you switch off your mic, Kanna? Okay, what is your name? Oh, you can switch it on. You can switch on the mic and tell. Mic on பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. What's your name?
My name is Abiksha.
Abhiksha, where are you from?
I come from Kadiambati. Ma'am, she is my friend.
Okay. In which place are you? Vilupurama? Which place? In which district are you from? Okay. Mohan is Akshaya, right?
Ma'am, ma'am, she is my friend.
Okay. No, no. You are from which place? I forgot. You both are from which place?
Ma'am,
I'm asking.
she is coming Salem district.
Salem district. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. And what about you? Are you also from Salem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, Esma, thank you. So now coming to the train, ships and spaceships, you can see. Examples are the Janashadabdi, name of a very popular train. The Vande Bharat, it's the trend of the day, right? Vande Bharat trains. The MV Madhavi, it is the name of a ship. The Apollo is again the name of a spaceship. Okay, so names of trains, ships, spaceships, all can be considered when you are using the definite article. Okay, now coming to the next part, titles and awards. For titles and awards, there are lots of awards given in India as well as outside India. For example, the Nobel Prize. It is a Western, it's an award given by the Western country. The Sahitya Academy Award. It's an Indian honor. The Padma Bhushan. It is an Indian honor. The Bharat Ratna. So all these are awards or titles. Again, you can use the article the. Next is well-known events. Well-known events means some popular sports events or game events like the Asian Games, the World Cup, the Olympic Games, the Oscar presentations. And what recently happened? What was the recent sport that happened? RCB match?
IPL.
IPL. So the IPL. Okay. What is the full form for
Yes.
IPL? Indian Premier
League.
League, Indian Premier League, yes. So the IPL, the World Cup. There is one popular tournament for football. What is that name?
UEFA.
FIFA. Have you heard of FIFA? Yes. So FIFA again, the FIFA. So these are all some well-known events. All right. Now, all right. So these are the uses of uses. Okay, students. Vijayalakshmi, Vijay, please switch off your mic. You're not supposed to on it. Okay. If you're having any doubts, otherwise, please remain muted.
Unfortunately,
All right.
that's
Okay.
where
All right. Okay. So moving to the next part, where to not use articles. Okay. So there are some places where we are not supposed to use any articles. Let us see where to not use any articles. We do not use any article with proper nouns, abstract nouns, and material nouns. Proper nouns are names of specific people like Narendra Modi, Stalin, Purushothaman, Charit, Annapurni, Lakshmi. These are some common names of people. Similarly, names of places like England, India, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, etc. These are all proper nouns. So with proper nouns, we don't use any article. Next is for abstract nouns. Abstract nouns means emotions and qualities like intelligence, cowardice, goodness. These are also some abstract nouns. So we can't use any article with abstract nouns also. We don't say a intelligence or an intelligence. We don't tell like that. We don't call it a cowardice, a goodness. We don't tell like that. But we say he is a good man. He is a good boy. We can use it with adjectives, but not with abstract nouns. Okay, similarly, you can tell she is an intelligent girl, but we don't say she is an intelligence. No, intelligent is an adjective, so you can tell she is an intelligent girl, but not she is a intelligence or he is a cowardice, etc. Okay, coward means someone who fears to do anything, and that quality is called cowardice. It is a weakness. Okay, now coming to material or uncountable nouns. Material nouns are always uncountable. like salt, sugar, copper, gold, water, etc. So we don't say a water, a gold, a sugar, etc. because they are uncountable nouns. So we are not supposed to use any articles with number 1 proper nouns, number 2 abstract nouns, and number 3 material or uncountable nouns. Got it? Now it's the time for an activity. Okay, let me ask you one thing. Do you want to do this activity or do you want picture activity?
Activity, madam.
Picture? Okay. Picture activity means I will present a picture on the screen and you have to speak about that. That is called picture activity. So, shall we do this
Okay.
activity in the next class? These articles, shall we do it in the next class?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So, let us give a break for articles. Now, I will take. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay.
How many? How much time we have to?
Is it visible? I will call you one by one. You can describe. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Alright. So, now this is the picture. Just look at the picture. Observe it. Okay. You each one of you can describe it for 1 minute. Just for 1 minute describe பண்ணுங்க. Okay. I will start with Mahendra Kumar. Yes, Mahindra, can you describe the picture?
Okay, miss.
Hmm.
Here one family walk with the sea.
Walks with the sea. Okay. One family walks with the sea. Very good. Continue.
The sea in green color.
Okay. Who are there in the family? How many members are there in the family?
There are three members in the family.
Very good. Who are they?
Uh, One mother, one father, and the child.
One mother, one father, and the child. Very good. Is it a boy child or a girl child?
Girl child.
Very good. Okay. Okay, Mahendra. Thank you. Now I will call the next person. Akshaya, are you there? Mohan Akshaya Dane.
Yes, ma'am.
Akshaya, can you describe the picture? Hmm. Yes, Kanna. Fast. It's already 10
The cloud
seconds.
is very beautiful.
என்ன Kanna? What is beautiful?
The cloud.
The cloud. Very good. The cloud. ஒரு cloud இருக்கா இல்ல நிறைய clouds இருக்கா?
Ma'am, நிறைய clouds இருக்கு.
அப்ப you can tell the clouds are very beautiful. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. The clouds are beautiful.
The clouds are very beautiful. Okay, then just speak 2 or 3 sentences. We have 5 more minutes. We will
The
make
sea
it.
is very
The sea is very. Is it
beautiful.
calm? Beautiful. Okay. Okay, fine. So, okay. Now, can you describe Revati Suresh? Can you describe?
The beach color is brown.
Okay.
The beach water color is blue.
Good.
The beach beautiful.
The beach is beautiful. Okay. The beach is beautiful. Your name? Your பேரு கண்ணா?
My name is Abhiksha.
Abhiksha. Okay. Thank you, Abhiksha. Okay, now next one, Sachin, can you describe?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The family has visited to a beach.
Hmm.
The color of the sea is the ocean blue. The clouds are looking very beautiful, and they have visited on a sunny day.
Hmm.
Um, the waves are coming to the shore. That's why the parents have uh, taken hand of their daughter.
Hmm. Hmm. The parents are holding the daughter, right?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
holding the
Because
daughter's
yes,
hand.
because the waves are coming towards the shore. Hmm.
Mm.
That's it? Okay, fine. Yes, Nitin. After Nitin, I would call Purushothaman. Okay.
The family is enjoying in the beach. One one day evening, the family of three members planning to visit a beach.
Hmm.
The atmosphere in beach is pleasant.
The atmosphere of the beach. Okay, or in the beach. Okay, the atmosphere in the beach is pleasant. Very good. Hmm.
There are three members in the family. They are a child, um, a child, um,
And
a father and a mother.
very good. Hmm.
They are enjoying their vacation.
Very good. Very good. They are enjoying their vacation. Very good, Ramesh. I'm sorry, Nitin. Yes, Purushothaman. Last person. Yes. Ah.
A family of three members are walking in the beach.
Talking or walking?
Walking,
Walking in the beach. Okay.
walking on the beach and facing the ocean.
Hmm.
Facing
They
the
are face.
ocean.
Ah.
The sky is clear.
Hmm.
Uh, the sunlight reflects beautifully. The sunlight reflects beautifully. Uh, the child, the child is walking between her parents.
Hmm. Super. Hmm.
Um, the waves are coming to the shore.
Sure. Hmm.
The sky is blue with some clouds.
Very good. Very good. Okay, there is one more person. I'm sorry. Charith, are you there? I will complete with Charith.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please describe the picture. After that, we will wind up the session. Yeah. Yeah. Please make it fast. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes, Charith.
the wave is coming, and also the clouds are very beautiful.
Hmm.
Nobody's not there in the beach.
Nobody is there in the beach. Nobody is no there. Nobody is there in the beach. Okay.
Nobody's there in the beach.
Okay, then
They were enjoying the beach.
they are enjoying in the beach. Very good, very good. Thank you. Okay, students. So it was a
They
nice
were,
session today. Thank you, Charith. Thank you, all the other students. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed today's session. So in the next class, don't forget we will come back with articles, the question answers and the activities in articles. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. Any doubts in today's session? Do you have anything to ask me?
no,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye. Ma'am, no, ma'am.
No doubts? Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, homework. I think yeah, that's it. Ma'am,
Okay.
bye.
Thank you, Miss. Bye,
Ma'am,
Miss.
homework. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Bye
Miss.
bye.
Bye, Miss.
Thank you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.